Moved to California many years ago to pursue acting, and I've only made a couple of movies in the entire time that I was there.
In 15 years in Hollywood, no one in Hollywood has a memory of going to a sold-out Kevin Hart show, there being a line for him ever getting a...
Kevin Hart's meteoric rise from stand-up comedian to Hollywood juggernaut is the stuff of dreams, but beneath the glitz and glamour lies a tapestry of controversy and conjecture that's increasingly hard to ignore. As he navigates the treacherous waters of fame, Hart finds himself not only battling critics, but also facing the ire of his fellow industry heavyweights. Recently, Mark Wahlberg sent shockwaves through Tinseltown with his enigmatic comments, hinting at Hart's status in the industry. But what exactly did he mean?
To just go and possibly do research or fact check. And if they do, then great. If they don't, then kudos to that as well. I just don't have the time for it.
From his humble beginnings to his current status as a household name, Hart's journey has been nothing short of remarkable. Emerging from the world of stand-up comedy, he quickly captured the hearts of audiences with his infectious humor and undeniable charisma. His transition to the silver screen was seamless, with roles in blockbuster hits like Jumanji and Ride Along solidifying his status as a Hollywood powerhouse.
I've ran into Mike a couple times. Mike still might be mad at me. True story.
Yet, as Hart's star continues to rise, so too does the skepticism surrounding his success. Allegations of selling out to the industry have plagued the comedian, with whispers of backroom deals and compromises tarnishing his once spotless reputation. While some view Hart as a shrewd businessman capitalizing on his fame, others see him as a cautionary tale of what happens when ambition eclipses authenticity. Mark Wahlberg's recent comments only serve to fan the flames of speculation, hinting at deeper tensions simmering beneath the surface of Tinseltown. In a candid interview on Hart's podcast, Heart to Heart, Wahlberg didn't mince words when addressing the comedian's approach to ageism. "Stop messing with everybody that's a little bit older," Wahlberg admonished, calling out Hart's penchant for humiliating his peers. The exchange sheds light on a broader pattern of behavior exhibited by Hart, whose propensity for controversy knows no bounds. From his awkward encounter with Don Cheadle to his ill-fated attempt at humor during a charity event hosted by none other than Michael Jordan, Hart's missteps have left many questioning the sincerity of his intentions. But perhaps the most telling insight into Hart's character comes from his interactions with Will Ferrell. A recent Instagram post dedicated to the comedy legend sparked panic among fans, who mistook Hart's effusive praise for a premature eulogy. The incident serves as a sobering reminder of the delicate balance between humor and heartache in the world of celebrity gossip. But Mark believes that Kevin is not the only problem, but rather a characteristic of a rotten system. Mark Wahlberg's disillusionment with the current state of Hollywood isn't just a passing fancy. It's a full-fledged mission. His vision for a Hollywood 2.0 is more than just rhetoric. It's a rallying cry for change in an industry marred by scandal and secrecy. In his quest for a new dawn in Tinseltown, Wahlberg has found himself at odds with some of his contemporaries, including the likes of Kevin Hart.
Mark Wahlberg joins the growing list of celebrities who have left Los Angeles in recent years, including Katy Perry, Matthew McConaughey, and Chris Hemsworth.
But what exactly sparked this clash of titans? Well, it all started when Wahlberg, in an interview ahead of the release of his latest film, The Family Plan, opened up about his dreams for a revamped Hollywood. His ambitions are sky high, envisioning a landscape free from the alleged manipulations that have propelled stars like Hart to the forefront of the industry.
Now, last September, he also told Lights Camera Vegas host Rachel Smith that he wants to build a film studio and make Las Vegas, quote, Hollywood 2.0.
The divide in Hollywood couldn't be clearer. On one side, you have Hart with his meteoric rise and questionable allegiances, and on the other, a cohort of disgruntled celebrities led by Wahlberg demanding change. It's a battle for the soul of an industry teetering on the brink of collapse under the weight of its own excesses. But amidst the chaos and controversy, Wahlberg remains steadfast in his mission to usher in a new era of Hollywood. His move to Nevada, his lobbying efforts for tax credits, and his investments in training facilities all speak to his unwavering commitment to creating a cleaner, kinder entertainment industry. With Wahlberg's Hollywood 2.0 on the horizon, the stage is set for a showdown of epic proportions. Will Hart and his allies cling to the remnants of a fading empire, or will they embrace the winds of change blowing in from the West? Yet, it's not just Wahlberg who's taking aim at the status quo. Comedians Katt Williams and Monique have also stepped into the ring, hurling accusations and criticisms at Hart and his ilk. Williams, in particular, didn't mince words when he labeled Hart as an industry plant, suggesting that his rise to fame was orchestrated by the powers that be. Monique, while more subtle in her approach, hinted at a pattern of behavior from Hart that has rubbed many of his peers the wrong way. In the latest bombshell to rock Hollywood, Monique has peeled back the curtain on her strained relationship with Kevin Hart, exposing a web of broken promises and alleged betrayals. During a candid 3-hour conversation on the Club Shay Shay podcast, Monique revealed shocking details about her interactions with Hart, painting a picture of deception and manipulation.
He said, but I tell you what, let's move past that, Mo. Let's just move past that and let's just do great things. So whatever
That's what Kevin said.
I want you to hear me, Kevin Hart.
According to Monique, Hart had offered his support in her endeavors, promising to help her reclaim her talk show and even proposing future collaborations. However, instead of delivering on his commitments, Hart allegedly brushed her off through his manager, Dave Becky, leaving Monique feeling abandoned and betrayed.
What does that make those kind of people, Shannon? What does it make those kind of
cowardly.
people? That is cowardly.
And as the tangled web of Hollywood drama continues to unravel, Katt Williams emerges as a central figure, casting shadows of doubt over Kevin Hart's seemingly unstoppable ascent. Williams, known for his razor-sharp wit and unfiltered commentary, didn't mince words when addressing Hart's rise to fame.
Something you wish you were better at.
Dealing with liars.
In a series of explosive interviews and candid moments, he painted a picture of manipulation and puppetry, suggesting that Hart was merely a pawn in a larger game orchestrated by unseen forces. Williams' allegations cut deep, challenging the very foundation of Hart's success and raising questions about the comedian's true intentions. According to Williams, Hart was not the master of his own destiny, but rather a marionette controlled by the whims of a faceless corporate machine. In his eyes, Hart's rapid ascent to stardom was not a testament to his talent or charisma, but rather a carefully crafted narrative designed to fill the void left by Williams himself.
That's why, you know what the number one job of somebody that sold their soul in Hollywood is?
What?
Is to act like it didn't happen.
The parallels between Williams and Hart are striking, with both comedians navigating the treacherous waters of fame and fortune in their own unique ways. Yet, while Williams chose to chart his own course, eschewing the trappings of mainstream success, Hart seemed content to play by the rules set forth by those in power.
In 20 years, I never been on a commercial audition in my life. Like, I never let my tour get sponsored when I was broke or now, like...
It's a tale as old as Hollywood itself, the struggle for authenticity in an industry built on artifice and illusion. But Williams didn't stop there. He went on to suggest that Hart's alleged puppetry was merely a symptom of a larger problem plaguing the entertainment industry. In his eyes, Hart was just one of many casualties in a war waged by corporate interests against the creative spirit of artists everywhere. It was a damning indictment of an industry rife with nepotism and cronyism, where talent took a backseat to profit margins and bottom lines.
When people are against the Illuminati, then they get punched in the face all the time. The press hates them, and nobody likes them.
And while some may dismiss Williams' claims as the rantings of a disgruntled comedian, his words struck a chord with many in the industry who have long felt marginalized and overlooked. In an industry dominated by big-budget blockbusters and flashy endorsements, Williams' uncompromising commitment to his craft stood as a beacon of hope for those who dared to challenge the status quo. "I don't care nothing about what happens to Kevin Hart," Williams declared in one interview, attempting to distance himself from the controversy surrounding his fellow comedian. "I just wish him the best. I just know that somebody's hand is stuck up that baby. You understand? Oh, we're a puppet show. Boo, please believe it." As the storm of accusations and criticism swirls around him, Kevin Hart finds himself at a crossroads, facing not only the ire of his peers, but also the weight of his own words. With Katt Williams' recent tirade thrusting their feud into the spotlight once again, Hart's response is as swift as it is biting.
I don't feed into the stuff at all. At the end of the day, it's all entertainment to a certain degree, so you just hope that people can be smart enough and...
Refusing to back down from the controversy, Hart takes to social media with characteristic bravado, dismissing Williams' claims with a well-timed jab. "I ain't got time for these clowns still living in the past," he declares in a scathing Instagram post, accompanied by a photo of him mid-laughter on a movie set. If he spent less time hating and more time hustling, maybe he'd still be relevant. But Hart's defensive posture only serves to fan the flames of speculation, with fans and critics alike dissecting his every word for signs of weakness or remorse. Some speculate that beneath the bravado lies a deep-seated insecurity, a fear that the accusations hurled his way might contain a kernel of truth.
It's not about the apology, and I want to get this very clear. I want to make it very clear. Katt Williams is an amazing, talented comedian.
Yet, despite the mounting pressure, Hart remains resolute, refusing to let the naysayers dictate the narrative of his success. In interviews and public appearances, he doubles down on his version of events, painting himself as the victim of jealousy and resentment. But as the feud with Williams rages on, Hart's carefully curated public image begins to show cracks. Rumors swirl behind the scene's tension on movie sets, with whispers of diva-like behavior and clashes with co-stars threatening to tarnish his once untarnished reputation. Meanwhile, industry insiders speculate on the broader implications of the feud for Hart's career, with some suggesting that his unwillingness to engage in meaningful dialogue could alienate him from his peers and fans alike. Others predict a possible reconciliation fueled by the ever-changing dynamics of Hollywood politics. As the dust settles on the latest chapter in the ongoing saga of Kevin Hart vs. Katt Williams, one thing remains clear. In the high-stakes world of celebrity gossip, the truth is often stranger than fiction. And for Hart, navigating the treacherous waters of fame may require more than just a quick wit and a charming smile. It may require a willingness to confront the demons of his past and forge a path forward one step at a time. Want to share your thoughts on the drama unfolding in Hollywood? Drop a comment below and let us know. Do you think Kevin Hart's defensive stance is helping or hurting his image? And what do you make of Katt Williams' claims about the industry's puppetry? Join the conversation now. Until next time, stay tuned for more drama from the world of entertainment,